A debate as old as time, well, gaming time, PC gaming versus console gaming, and which is superior. For years, these platforms have gone head to head, one offering unmatched power and customization, the other bringing simplicity and ease of use. But in 2024, things are different. Hey everyone, it's Rubes here, and today we're jumping headfirst into this war zone and finally putting to rest the clear winner. With console exclusives now hitting PCs, handheld gaming on the rise, and the Nintendo Switch still doing its own thing, are consoles king? Have the PC master race won? Are the handhelds going to rise up and take over the world? In this video, we'll dive into the pros and cons of each platform, explore costs, and even talk about the growth in handheld gaming. So drop a comment below and let me know what device you game on. Before we dive in, if you're enjoying the content, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel to see more content like this. Alright, let's start with PC gaming, often hailed as the master race, and honestly, it's hard to argue against the sheer customization and power you get with a gaming PC. If you want 4K gaming at 120 frames with ray tracing, easy done. If you want to mod Skyrim so Thomas the Tank Engine flies in as a dragon, it can be done and it has been done. PCs give you control over your entire gaming experience in a way that consoles just can't. You can set individual specs for everything in a PC game to get visuals that you really care about while gaming. For example, for most games, I personally don't care about things like appearance of items in the distance, shadows, fogs, film grain, or ray tracing even. So I often turn these features off or set them to low to medium to get a slightly better frame rate. In fact, I personally often find games look better with film grain completely turned off. Opposed to consoles, PC hardware can be upgraded anytime you wish to get better graphics or better performance from your games. However, this flexibility comes at a cost, and it could be a high one at that. While extremely versatile, you may find yourself needing to upgrade your gaming PC every 2 years on average to keep up with the rising spec demand of newer games as time moves on. You could spend thousands of dollars today and run every game on ultra setting without a hitch, but in 2 years time, when a new game comes out that needs just that little bit more juice from your hardware that is 2 generations newer to run on ultra, you may find yourself running on high specs instead to get higher frame rates. This might not seem like it's a big deal to some people, but should be a considerable factor when deciding how much you spend. Beyond gaming though, PCs are multifunctional. They're your workhorse whether you're editing videos, streaming a game, or even running emulators for older games. This versatility makes PCs a long-term investment that can do much more than gaming. Consoles, on the other hand, are all about simplicity. They're practically the same thing with CPUs, GPUs, RAM, motherboards, and practically everything else you find in a PC, but with a dedicated operating system. They're capable of running up to 4K at 30 and 60 frames per second, with the new PS5 Pro claiming 120 frames per second for compatible games. There's no worrying about system specs or updating drivers. Make sure to take advantage of features like rest mode and automatic updates so you can turn on your console, pick up the controller, and quickly get to gaming. Most of the time, you know, when there isn't a 100GB update pending for your favorite game that may not have finished downloading yet. This plug and play experience is one of the main reasons consoles remain so popular. However, other than increasing storage space in newer consoles, there isn't anything more that you can do to upgrade a console per se. Another downside is if you do like to customize every single graphical item in a game, while newer gen consoles offer a lot more options than previous, it still is not as detailed as a PC. Consoles are built for optimization. Developers know exactly what hardware they're working with, so games are fine-tuned to run as smoothly as possible. With this, you will also get years of use out of your console until the next gen console comes out. And even then, developers still make games for your current console for a few years before the next gen has completely taken over, which means you will get a lot more gaming value for your money. Add in features like the PS5's DualSense controller, which lets you feel every raindrop in Returnal. You've got an immersive gaming experience that PCs can't quite replicate yet. Now let's talk about handhelds, starting with the Nintendo Switch, the hybrid console that literally changed the game. The ability to dock in for home gaming or use it as a handheld makes it one of the most versatile platforms out there. While you don't see many AAA games on the Switch, this hybrid console really shines in its exclusives. Game franchises like Mario, Zelda, and Pokemon aren't just games, they're cultural icons. Unlike most other platforms, Nintendo have managed to create a lineup of exclusives that are truly exclusive. Handheld consoles like the Steam Deck and Asus ROG Ally are proving that you don't need a full-size console or PC to enjoy high quality gaming. These devices let you take your entire library with you, from AAA titles to indie games, but handhelds aren't without their challenges. Battery life can be a big problem, and while they offer solid performance, they can't quite match the power of a console or PC. Still, the convenience they bring to the table is hard to ignore, especially for gamers who value portability. If you have long commutes or can't occupy the family TV or PC for a gaming session, handhelds could be your new best friend. Now, one of the biggest points that came to at least the console wars were exclusive titles. Exclusives used to define the gaming landscape. PlayStation had the likes of God of War and Spider-Man, while Xbox had Halo and Forza. But in recent years, we've seen a shift. Titles like Spider-Man, Horizon Zero Dawn, and even The Last of Us have made their way to PC. With Game Pass, all Xbox favorites, including Halo and including Forza, are now available on PC, and well, according to Xbox's latest marketing campaign, that everything being an Xbox, you can play these titles with cloud streaming on almost any device. But Nintendo, they're still holding the line. If you want to play the latest, greatest Mario, Zelda, or Pokemon games, there's only one place to do it. It's a bold move in a gaming world that's becoming increasingly multi-platform. The only titles that remain truly exclusive to the big consoles are PlayStation's Astrobot and Gran Turismo 7, as most other titles are now or scheduled to be available on PC or Xbox in 2025. However, in this ever-changing gaming world, I could be wrong, and these games could be announced to be available on PC by the time I upload this video. Unlikely, but never say never these days. If there are any other titles that are exclusive to PlayStation or Xbox that I've missed and not available on PC or scheduled to be so, let me know in the comments below, as I'm curious to know. Alright, let's break down the numbers. Consoles are cheaper and more accessible to people than a PC. A PS5 or Xbox Series X gives you great performance at a more affordable price, and chances are you already have a decent 4K TV in your home ready to connect to your console. Many argued that instead of spending $700 USD on the PS5 Pro console, you can get a gaming PC for that price. While that is true, the specs would not match that of the Pro console. To match that on a PC with decent, reputable branded parts, you're looking at a lot more in just the PC itself. Let's not forget about a capable monitor, keyboard and mouse, speakers, and any other peripherals you desire. That adds to the cost. But a PC is more than just a gaming device. It can be used for just about any daily household task, whether it's for work, school, content creation, casually browsing the internet, and everything in between. You cannot beat the versatility. When it comes to PC gaming, you get free online play, which is a paid feature nowadays on all consoles. You also have access to frequent sales in different game stores like Steam and Epic Games that can save you money in the long run. Handhelds like Steam Deck sit somewhere in between PC and consoles, offering portability and power at a midway cost. If you have Game Pass or an already established Steam library, you'll have plenty of games ready to choose from, so you won't need to worry about building a new dedicated library for a new ecosystem. So who's the winner? I can say things like PC are much more capable than consoles and can do a lot more. PC games, when optimized right and when the stars line up and you don't need to worry about drivers, updates, bugs, and every other problem, far outperform a console. I can say consoles are more budget friendly and are properly optimized for all games, and there's no hassles when it comes to playing a game, and so on and so on and so on. But the truth is, moving into 2025, it really does not matter anymore. Honestly, it's not about specs or performance benchmarks or even exclusives anymore. It's about finding the platform that makes gaming fun for you. Whether you're on PC, console, or handheld, choose what helps you enjoy the games you love in a way that fits your life. For me, gaming has always been about connection and creativity. I grew up on consoles, transitioned to PC, and now I mix and match depending on the game and my mood. At the end of the day, the beauty of gaming is that it's for everyone, no matter what you play on. In saying that though, I'm curious to know what you think and what platform you choose to play games on, so be sure to let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more, as I've got a lot more content coming your way. Thanks for watching everyone, and I'll see you on the next episode.